Welcome, dear viewers of Huetv TV. It's time for us to meet again in Huet's colors. I'm Nhấn, your companion on today's journey to discover the beauty of Huet. I'm sure you agree with me that Huet is a place where every single day reveals a new shade, bringing each of us fresh emotions and unique discoveries. And in today's program, we start with the news featuring travel updates and exciting destinations. In I Love Huet, we'll meet Như, a talented painter who has returned from Germany. And finally, the beauty of Huet will close our program with the simple yet poetic charm of Huet's countryside. In the first 8 months of 2025, tourism in Huet has seen remarkable growth in both visitor numbers and revenue. Notably, the international market is showing very positive changes, with French visitors now taking the lead. This is not only a promising sign for the tourism sector, but also a testament to the unique charm of Huet, a heritage city on the world map.
According to the Department of Tourism, Huet has welcomed more than 4.6 million visitors since the beginning of the year, an increase of 68% compared to the same period last year. Among them, international arrivals reached nearly 1.3 million, with French tourists standing out at almost 64,200 visits, accounting for 13.5% of the market share. This reflects the special affection that French friends hold for Huet, a land that preserves rich cultural values, architectural heritage, and landscapes that embody both Eastern essence and Western influence. Tourism revenue is estimated at over 8,740 billion Vietnam dong, up more than 57% year-on-year. These figures open new prospects for Huet to further promote its image to potential European markets, affirming its position as an attractive destination in the region and the world.
Huet not only captivates visitors with its timeless beauty, but also with new experiences in line with the trend of green and sustainable development. Electric bicycles and buses have now become familiar companions on the journey to explore Huet's heritage. Green transport not only offers convenience and comfort, but also helps preserve the landscapes and environment of the destinations. Within the serene space of the imperial city, electric vehicles roll slowly along old brick paths, past moss-covered lawns and ancient tide roofs. Green transport has become a new trend, making heritage tours not only more convenient, but also more environmentally friendly.
In this heritage site, I find electric vehicles very suitable. If we used vehicles running on fuel like gasoline and diesel, it would be very harmful to the environment.
After thorough research, the Huet Monuments Conservation Center has partnered with a company from Korea to introduce green transport services, integrating technology solutions to enhance visitor experiences.
E-bikes are perfectly suited for Huet's small alleys, tranquil landscapes, and walking routes. Based on our experience in Korea and Thailand, we've designed e-bikes with standards such as safe speed limits, no noise, no vibration, and zero emissions. The Huet Monument Complex is the place where heritage values, the philosophy of green mobility, the will of local authorities, and our technology and operational expertise come together. That's why we chose to start here.
From these initial successes, green transport will continue to expand to more heritage sites, so that every journey is not only an exploration of cultural treasures, but also a green journey, carrying the breath of a friendly and sustainable Huet. Recently, the Burmese Grape Garden on Minh Mang Street in Huet City has become a favorite spot for young people. From a rusted fruit tree tied to tired memories, Burmese grape has now turned into a unique artistic backdrop, attracting visitors and youngsters who come here to capture unforgettable moments.
The Burmese grape tree, a sun-loving hardwood familiar in Vietnamese villages, brings a special touch of color to his gardens each season. Its fruits cluster thickly from trunk to branches, fresh green when young, then ripening into vibrant shades of rosy red or golden yellow. Beyond being a picturesque chicken spot, the garden also stirs childhood memories with the fruit's tangy sour yet lightly sweet flavor. The experience of hand-picking and tasting the fruit right in the garden creates a sense of closeness and harmony with nature. Though Burmese grape only appears for a short season, it has quickly become a charming new destination, leaving visitors with sweet impressions of Huế.
Huế has long been famous for its many kinds of cakes. Each small and delicate Huế cake carries within it both cultural accents and the skillful touch of its makers. Today, in the spirit of cultural exchange, we have the chance to discover a traditional Japanese sweet, wagashi, especially the nerikari variety. Created with meticulous craftsmanship and refined aesthetics, when blended with Vietnamese flavors, this cake offers a truly unique and surprising experience. Wagashi is the general name for traditional Japanese sweet, with nerikari considered the most artistic. Made from white bean paste, glutinous rye flour, and red bean filling, each nerikari is like a miniature work of art shaped into flowers, fruits, or animals.
What makes wagashi so special is the dough. It's crafted very carefully over a long time, creating a perfect texture that allows beautiful designs.
Nowadays, with creativity and passion, many young people in Huế have learned the art of wagashi, cleverly combining it with local flavors to create refreshing new versions. It's a harmony between the refined beauty of Japanese wagashi and the familiar taste of Vietnamese ingredients.
With some skill, a bit of talent, and a lot of patience, trying again and again, you can finally create a cake that feels most beautiful and satisfying to you.
Through this creative approach, these young artisans are not only making delicious cakes, but also blending aesthetics, refinement, and cultural depth. Truly meaningful and full of value, couldn't you agree? Huế has long been known as the city of poetry, music, and art, a place that resonates deeply with the soul of artists from all over the world. They come here to explore art and to experience the unique shades of the ancient capital. After many years living in Germany, painter Đoàn Quỳnh Như has returned to Huế, carrying with her special emotions for both painting and this beloved city. She is also the featured guest in this week's I Love Huế.
Born in 1978, Đoàn Quỳnh Như grew up by the Thạch River in Quảng Trị. Her maternal hometown is Bao Vinh in Huế City. She studied at the Huế College of Culture and Arts and, after graduation, worked for a time in the cultural and artistic sector in Ho Chi Minh City. Since 2010, she has lived in Hamburg, Germany. This return to Huế is like a journey back to her memories, her emotions, and the beautiful days of youth, while also witnessing a heritage city that is changing every day.
Lần này thì mình về Huế, mình thấy Huế có một cái sự khởi sắc từ bên ngoài vào bên trong, từ cái thành phố xanh sạch là văn hóa thì có nhiều cái trung tâm nghệ thuật. Thấy mình ấn tượng về cái sự mở mang và giao thoa, tiếp nhận cái văn hóa bên ngoài, cũng như là những cái nghệ sĩ họa sĩ từ Huế, họ cũng giao lưu, họ cũng đi ra nước ngoài. Nói chung một cái sự cởi mở mà những cái năm hồi xưa mình ở đây mình chưa có thấy, và bây giờ đó một tín hiệu rất là tốt.
Huế today has become an exciting destination with vibrant cultural and artistic spaces. Each space tells its own story, offering fresh perspectives on art. Even during her short stay, Dong Quân-như found herself immersed in new, meaningful cultural experiences.
Hồi nãy mình đã đi trung tâm nghệ thuật bảo tàng Lê Bá Đảng, hay là bên cạnh đó là có trung tâm của Điện Phường Thị, và nhiều những cái họa sĩ, hay là cũng có những không gian nghệ thuật của họ. Như bạn bè mình cũng kết nối, mình rất là bất ngờ, nhiều gallery dành cho về nghệ thuật thị giác.
During this visit back to Huế, Dong Quân-như was delighted to hold her exhibition Thiên Vũ, Dance of Nature with the message, Love nature as you love yourself. 30 new words opened a visual journey full of emotions and reflections about nature, humanity, and the profound connection between the two.
Thông điệp mà mình muốn chuyển đến trong cái triển lãm Thiên Vũ lần này đó là về thiên nhiên, về vừa ca ngợi tôn vinh mẹ thiên nhiên. Mà mình thì rất là yêu thiên nhiên. Đối với mình, giờ cuộc sống mà xung quanh có thiên nhiên là mình cảm thấy rất là vui và giàu năng lượng.
In the heart of this artist from Germany, Huế is always dreamlike, gentle, and unique in its own way. There is true happiness in knowing that, amid the busy and noisy rhythm of life, we can still find serene corners of Huế that soothe the soul, just as this talented and graceful painter has done.
Each of us carries in our hearts the image of a village, where there are river walls, communal courtyards, rows of bamboo, golden rice fields, and stories tied to our childhood. In Huế, amidst the urban landscape, ancient villages still remain, quiet, contemplative, preserving layers of history and memory. It is this very simplicity and rustic charm that creates a unique beauty, so that whenever we return to the village, it feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Let's now visit the beauty of Huế to experience the charm of Hué's countryside. Huế is home to hundreds of ancient villages, each associated with stories of history, culture, faith, and folklore. Like Bạc Vàng village, once the seat of the Nguyệt lords, with century-old pagodas still standing, or Thủ Lệ village, with its ancient communal house recognized as a national cultural relic, where stone steles, royal decrees, and precious synonome documents are still preserved. Moss-covered roofs, three-arched gates, and quiet courtyards continue to exist, silently carrying us back to distant memories. For the people of Huế, the village is not only a place of residence, but also a source of identity, where traditions, culture, and beliefs are preserved. For visitors, Hué's countryside opens like a rustic, peaceful painting, where time seems to slow down, allowing one to hear the wind sweeping across the fields, or the soft chime of pagoda bells echoing in the midday calm. It is precisely the simplicity that creates Hué's unique allure, where every village corner seems to whisper its own fairy tale. If the city brings vibrance and modern life, then Hué's countryside opens a rustic, simple space that lingers with every step we take. Let our souls slow down to cherish the beauty of Hué, from village to town, from the ancient to the modern. Goodbye for now and see you again in the next episode of Hue's Colors with more fascinating stories about the culture, history, and people of Hue.